For the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus has made me free from the law of sin and death. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit.
I can see the signs now, cause my vision's clear. I can see the devil tempted when the Spirit's near. So I'm in the scriptures daily, trying to change my life. All these years of being wrong, I'm trying to get it right. Being slow to anger, trying not to pop off. Being patient with my people when they go off. All judgment has been given to the Son. So with him, I've been trying to become one. All praises till I'm done. Trying to be his faithful servant, walking in this light. Keep my foot from darkness, walking out by sight. See his faith that's been moving that mountain that I've been struggling with. I'm glad I found him. The Messiah, the Christ, that's who I do it for. To give glory to the Father, that's what he did it for. He sacrificed, laid down his life, so we can be named blameless in the Father's sight.
No longer carnality, the Spirit is leading me, through his word, my steps are ordered. Total control of me, where you lead, I follow thee, through his word, my steps are ordered.
Many are called, but few are chosen. Fighting with my flesh, trying to keep the Sabbath holy. Carnal versus spirit, the battle is real. Gotta play without ceasing, keeping his will. Cause see, we all fall short, but blessed is his mercy. Through his son, we can get it, just follow the verses. Cause sinning feel good, it pleases the flesh. But through the spirit there's life, the carnal is death. I've been drinking living waters, I'm feeling refreshed. I had to kill that old man to witness my best. I gotta study what I need to pass this test. Believing on his son, number one on the list. Now I gotta keep his law, hoping that I don't miss. If I do pray for forgiveness, don't do it again. I gotta keep my heart focused, don't follow the trend. Cause you cannot love this world when following him.
No longer carnality, the Spirit is leading me, through his word, my steps are ordered. Total control of me, where you lead, I follow thee, through his word, my steps are ordered. In the Spirit, I will follow you, where you lead me. Through his word, my steps are ordered. In the Spirit, I will follow you, where you lead me. Through his word, my steps are ordered. In the Spirit, I will follow you, where you lead me. Through his word, my steps are ordered. In the Spirit, I will follow you, where you lead me. No longer carnality, the Spirit is leading me, through his word, my steps are ordered. Total control of me, where you lead, I follow thee, through his word, my steps are ordered. And Lord, I will follow you. Through his word, my steps are ordered.
Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in a furnace of adversity. It's so much wrong in the world. How could we ever get it right? The bread of life free, ain't gotta steal a bite. Yeah, for sure your friend might be your dog, but he's still a bite. And when the trouble hits, you lean on activist like Killer Mike. You say that you a killer, right? I beg to differ, consider them hitters quick to pull a trigger, but a run from a pillar fight. Instead of heaven's treasures, they chase cheese like a field of mice to shine like the sun, but ain't brighter than a Miller Lite. Hey, wait a minute, Jake. Who taught you all this hate? Same way you get your pay, same way you meet your fate. Life or death, you wanna die, wanna go home. Coming out of Babylon ain't something you wanna prolong. Get wealthy, put your bro on. But we in the last days where love waxing colder than a snow cone. Damn, even with a spoon they won't get you out of jam. Was all good while y'all was eating, now you the sacrificial lamb. Yeah, it's gang till it's time to take a charge. Won't live to save your soul, but you'll die to save a car. Man, where your head at? Won't open up the Bible, running around steady asking where the bread at. And you can feast if you really wanna eat. You say that you believe, but you gotta move your feet. Make sure that you be careful what you squeezing out your teeth, cause fire coming to the earth and you ain't ready for that heat. Look, I'ma speak the truth until they scared straight. Can't ever elevate, trying to carry all that dead weight. And y'all court is pure conviction like a Fed case. So walk in his commandments with a limp or if a leg break. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Daily trying to kill his flesh so I can live in the spirit. Tuning out the world till his voice is all that I'm hearing. Grab a hot iron in my conscience, his word what I'm seeing. On that highway to heaven, no looking back, ain't no fearing. Hey, walking down this path is hard, but his yoke is easy. If I told you all the times I fail, you probably won't believe me. But every time I fail, I got back up, knock off the dust. Wise men moving silent, live the script and learn to hush. We ain't have to hit casinos to learn how to deal. Read my book inside a freezer just to learn how to chill. Fill my cup with y'all knowledge overflowing till it spill. Attack Satan in the spirit like I'm going on a drill. Clip full of ammo and I'ma shoot until I hit. Shooting script like jumpers, know it's all in the wrist. And I'm all for the risk. If they thinking it's a game, I know it's legions by name. I got them all on my list. And I'm about to scratch them off like I'm trying to hit the lotto. I'm going full throttle, spitting verses fully auto. I'm out with the old, new wine, new bottle. If you living in the dark, search for light and learn to follow. The day I found Christ is when I lost a lot of close friends. If I could talk about this pain, imagine what I hold in. I had to readjust, was losing focus like a broke lens. Can teach you about life and death, familiar with both ends. I'm really trying to live with no sin. If you don't follow Christ or keep commands, we can't relate and we ain't no kin. Two.
Shabbat Shalom, family. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's your humble servant, D-Ro, the Truth Teller. They got my other half with me today.
Shabbat Shalom, family.
It's Aquila and Priscilla Ministries, back with another lesson. And as always, before we get started, we give all praise, all honor, and all glory to the God of this Bible, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, by way of his only begotten son, Yeshua HaMashiach, but the world knowing as Jesus the Christ. We give him all praise, all honor, and all glory. And as always, before we get started, Psalms 19:14. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. All praise, honor, and all glory.
Amen.
Y'all see the title. Does your behavior line up with your beliefs? But actually, this is a precursor to the lesson that's going to come next, right? Don't hide your talents, multiply your faith. But before we get into him trusting you, right, with his gifts and his goods, his talents per se, we must first understand that our behavior must be in line. Our behavior must line up with what we believe. You see what I'm saying? And when I've read how we supposed to behave, right, I fall short of that. And I'm pretty sure We all fall short of that because how we're supposed to behave as followers of Christ, as followers of the Messiah, how we're supposed to behave is totally different how a regular person is supposed to behave, or I would say how the natural man would behave, right? Coming from where I come from, you see, and I'm just the streets, right? Looking at how Christ would want us to behave, right? What looks kind of pansy, if you will. However, that's why you must first learn or make up in your mind who it is you must follow, right? And that's what we're gonna learn today. We're gonna get into that. It's a process that I came across. Head, heart, hands, right? It's a process that you must come under, I guess you can say, to continue to walk in this way. Because if it doesn't start up here, right, it's going to be short term, right? If you don't make your mind up, right, on what you believe and how you're going to behave, it's going to be short term, right? So before we get started, we're going to look at a couple of definitions. Did you want to ask anything, man?
No.
All right. Because our behavior, how we behave, lets the Most High know that he can trust us, right? And in the next lesson we're going to see those he trusts, he gives his goods to, you see, to do the work, right? We're going to get into that. But first, we got to make sure our behavior is lining up with our belief so that he can trust us. Because if he can't trust you, he ain't giving you no goods. Yeah. He ain't giving you no gifts to work it within his body. So first, he got to trust you, right? So we're going to look at this. First, let me share the screen. Does your behavior match up with your belief? Does your behavior line up with what you believe? We all say we believe Christ. We all say we believe Jesus, but does our behavior line up with that? So let's look at this. First, let's look at a definition. We're going to look at the definition of behavior. Let's look at the definition of behavior. All right, it says, behavior is a range of actions, reactions, and activities of individuals, organisms, or systems in response to internal and external stimuli or stimulants. All right, so let's get some examples. What are internal stimulants that will stimulate your behavior internally? What? Emotions, thoughts, again, the way you believe, right? That's what would stimulate how you react to things, your actions, your activities, right? People believe that, I ain't gonna go on that. External stimuli, right? What externally stimulates us, right? The things we see, the things we read, right? The things we learn, and again, what we believe. The way we believe stimulates how we act, how we react, right? Some believe Jesus Christ's birthday is on December 25th. So their action is to celebrate December 25th. You see, what you believe stimulates your actions. All right. So let's look at this definition of beliefs. What is beliefs? Uh-oh. There we go. What? Let me go back. Let me type it in here, y'all. Belief. All right. It says a belief is a psychological state of accepting something that is true, often based on confidence, opinion, or faith, right? And that's key because the next lesson that we're going to get into, faith is multiplication, actually, right? He wants to know how trustworthy you are. So when he gives you his goods to work within his body, you will be able to multiply that, right? That's the second lesson, though. Like I said, this first lesson, man, we're going to get into this behavior. And your belief is what dictates your behavior, right? And again, studying this, the way that we're supposed to behave is totally contrary to how, I guess you could say, the natural man or the natural reaction, right, would suggest. All right, so let's get into this. Let's get into the first script. Anything you want to add anything to this?
Ready to eat.
Let's eat. Let's get to this first script. Let's go to 1 Samuel. We on behavior. This is how we're supposed to behave. Because if you don't behave accordingly, he can't trust you, right? With his talents, right? He can't trust you with his goods. He can't trust you to do his work, right? if our behavior is off.
That's right.
All right, so let's go to 1 Samuel 18, and we're going to do 10 through 15. This is behavior, right? Does your behavior line up with what you believe? All right. So 1 Samuel 18, and we're going to do 10 through 15. And if you got to love, go ahead.
All right. And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from God came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house. And David played with his hand, as at other times, and there was a javelin in Saul's hand.
Okay.
And Saul cast the javelin, for he said, I will smite David even to the wall with it.
Okay.
And David avoided out of his presence twice.
Go ahead.
And Saul was afraid of David, because the Lord was with him and was departed from Saul. Therefore Saul removed him from him and made him his captain over 1,000. And he went out and came in before the people.
Now, real quick, Saul done tried to kill David twice. We just read it, right? He removed himself twice out of his presence from a javelin throw or attempted murder, you can say. All right. Now check out how David responds or acts, you know, being a victim of attempted murder. Right.
Verse 14.
Go ahead.
And David behaved himself wisely.
You see that? He behaved himself wisely. I'm gonna let Tove finish. We're gonna come back and get that definition. But go ahead.
In all his ways. And the Lord was with him. Wherefore, when Saul saw that he had behaved himself very wisely, he was afraid of him.
And that's a lot of times that's what's gonna happen. When we react, right, according to the scriptures, that scares the next man, because that's not normal.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute, the person is expecting you to react a certain way, but you don't. You react according to the script, so that throws a person off, right? You, like you said, Saul is scared of him.
Yeah.
Right.
He don't know what to expect.
He don't know what to expect, right? But let's look at this. Behaved himself wisely, even though he was a victim of attempted murder, right? Look at this. Behaved himself wisely.
Strong's H 7919, Sachel.
All right, Sachel. Look at this. To be prudent, that's righteous. To be circumspect. Circumspect means you need to make a decision on how you should move. You don't just go out there and you just don't jump and move according to your emotions. See, sinners move off emotions, right? Those of us that have intelligent, emotional intelligence, right, move off of biblical counsel or circumspectly. You see, that's moving wisely, right? Be circumspect, to look at or upon, have insight. You see, would it be wise for me to move in this manner? You see, to prosper, have success, to act circumspectly, act prudently, act wisely. And in order for you to do this, like I said, you have to make up your mind to do this, right? It's a process that I came with. I was talking to some friends of mine the other day, and they asked me a question. I told them, well, first you got to make your mind up. And I wish I had this process with me. Let me show you how. Let me see. Look at this. Head, heart, hands, right? So in order for us to behave wisely, the first thing we have to do is have an intellectual engagement. Intellectual engagement with who you're serving, right? We have to get to know him, right? Because like I said, if I didn't know him, I would think the way he wants us to behave is a pansy. You see, if I didn't have this intellectual engagement with him, getting to know him, realizing that what he's asking me to do, how he's asking me to behave, he has behaved, the Messiah. Right. And once we have this intellectual engagement, it automatically gives us emotional intelligence. Right. So now that I know him, right, now I want to be like him.
Yes.
You see, my heart says I want to be like him. Right. And when my heart is changed to be like him, hands, I'm going to do it. Practical implementation. I'm going to do it. And if we go by this process, head, heart, hands, the chances of you enduring, should I say, the chances of you enduring are very, very high, right? But if we start with hands first, right, It might not, the circumstances that come along might change your mind if you don't have your mindset, right? So head, heart, hands. This is the process that will have you behaving wisely.
Yes.
Make sense? Let's go to the next spot.
Praises.
So David behaved wisely, even in the midst of attempted murder. It's the behavior. Let's go to the next spot, Matthew 7. Matthew 7, 7 through 12. Matthew 7, because our words do mean things. I mean, are important, I should say. Our words are important. The Messiah tells us that our words can condemn us, right? However, what's more important is what we do. And this is going to let us know that we are known by what we do. All right. So let's go to Matthew chapter 7, and we're going to do 7 through 12. If you got it, baby, go ahead.
All right. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find.
Yep.
Knock and it shall be opened unto you.
See, this is the behavior of the Messiah. If you seek him, he's going to allow himself to be found. If you knock, he's going to open up. Go ahead.
For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened.
Yep.
Or what man is there of you, whom if his son ask bread, will he give him a stone?
You see, it's about what we do, not so much as what we say, right? Yes, we can be condemned of what we say, but he's judging us off of what we actually do, right? What a man is there of you whom his son asks for bread and you give him a stone. Go ahead.
Or if he ask a fish, will he give him a serpent?
Yep.
If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him?
You see, this is how he wants us to behave. Go ahead.
Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them.
Yeah.
For this is the law and the prophets.
You see, so this is the law and the prophets, that you do unto others how you would want them to do to you.
Yes.
Right? This is behavior. So how do we know what to do? Right? We got to have that intellectual engagement. Allow him to teach us. Right? Let's go to the next spot. Go to the next spot, Acts 14. Acts 14, and we're going to do 19 through 22. Acts 14, 19 through 22. Like I said, this is a precursor to the next lesson. Because if we don't have our behavior in line, right, he's not even dealing with you. And if he is dealing with you, right, and you don't have your behavior in line, then you're going to be like that servant that hid his talent. You're not going to even realize that he has blessed you with gifts that you need to be operating in. You're not going to even realize that you have duties within this body, right? You being a believer in Christ that you have to uphold, that you have to be active in, right?
Yes.
Let's go ahead. Where we at? Acts chapter 14, and we're going to do 19 through 22.
All right. And there came thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium. Iconium.
Yep.
Yeah. Who persuaded the people, and having stoned Paul, drew him out of the city, supposing he had been dead. Howbeit, as the disciples stood round about him, he rose up and came into the city, and the next day he departed with Barnabas to Derbe.
So after the guy stoned Paul away from dead, when he rose up, he went after the guys and tried to retaliate. Now he got up and went start preaching the gospel.
That's right.
Now, see, like I said, from where I'm from, that's a hard pill to swallow. That's hard to accept. However, I got to have that intellectual engagement, though. If I decide to follow my Messiah, right, the intellectual engagement tells me he did the same thing. You see, he did the same thing. Go ahead.
Verse 21.
Yep.
And when they had preached the gospel to that city and had taught many, they returned again to Lystra and to Iconium and Antioch.
Go ahead.
Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in faith.
To do what?
Continue in the faith.
Oh, okay.
And that and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of God.
You see, I think that's the misconception. Like when you come into this walk, when you turn your life over to Christ, I think the misconception is that, everything is going to be jelly roll jam, like my uncle used to say, peaches and cream, right? And don't get me wrong, sometimes, it'll be like that, right? Because you do have a hedge around you. But for the most part, right, he's going to try you for the most part, because he has to be able to trust you. He has to know that you are faithful to him. So you're going to go through things. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, your reaction must be retaliation all the time. See, because our main focus is to preach the gospel. That's the main focus, not vengeance, not retaliation, right? And that's something I had to accept and come to a grips with, coming from where I come from. You see, let's go to the next spot. Go to Matthew 22. Matthew 22, and we're going to do 36 through 40. Because a lot of times when folks come into this to this knowledge, folks turn their life over to Christ, right? First thing they say is, love your neighbor as yourself, which is true, right? But we skip this first part, right? We skip this first part. All right, so let's look at Matthew 22, and we're going to do 36 through 40. This is behavior, folks.
Yeah.
Behavior so that he can trust you. Because if he can't trust you, he ain't giving you no talents. I don't care what you can say. I believe in God. I love Jesus. That, this, that, and the third. If he can't trust you, you're gonna be a spot holder. You're gonna think you in the truth. You're gonna think you in the body. You're gonna think you doing what you're supposed to be doing. But you're gonna be one of the ones to get up and ain't gonna say, "Depart from me, ye that work iniquity," because your behavior is not in line with what you say you believe.
Somebody else will be warming your seat.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So really, this lesson is for all my Christians who say they Christians, for all my people who say they Hebrew Israelites, because Hebrew Israelite is not just because you're not a Hebrew Israelite just because you say you're a Hebrew Israelite, and you're not a Hebrew Israelite just because your bloodline is Hebrew Israelite. It consists of your behavior. How are you behaving?
Yes.
That's what determines whether or not you are a true follower of Christ. Right? Whether it's Christian or Hebrew Israelite, however you want to put it, right? Because contrary to popular belief, the first and true Christians were in fact Hebrew Israelites, right? The powers that be hijacked it, really. But even the title is how you behave, right? So let's do chapter 22, 36 through 40. If you got it, go ahead.
All right, 22 and 36.
Yeah.
Master, which is the great commandment in the law?
Now we just read, love your neighbor as yourself is the law and the prophets. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. This is the law and the prophets, right? We just read that. Now the Messiah is about to reiterate this. He's about to build on it. Go ahead.
Jesus said unto them, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind.
Yeah.
This is the first and great commandment. And this
stop right there. And this is the first great commandment, right? And you see, so before you can love your neighbor as yourself, you have to love your God with all your mind, heart, body, and soul. This is the first great commandment. That's why I showed you this. Head, heart, hands. You have to make it up in your mind that you're going to love your God with all your mind, heart, body, and soul. Head, heart, hands. Mind, heart, body, and soul. That's the first thing that you have to do. If you get that off, then your behavior is off.
Yeah.
See, it's like taking it's like math class, algebra. You know, algebra got steps. I think it's called what it's called. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I think that's the they said, okay. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Meaning I got to do the problems within the parentheses first. Please is parentheses, right? If I don't do the problems in the parentheses first, then the rest of the problem is going to be out. It's going to be off. You see? So this is how this is. If you don't get the first commandment right, the rest of your belief is going to be off. And that's what's been going on here with this religion. because religion jumps to the and first.
Yeah.
No, you have to make up in your mind that you're gonna love your God with all your mind, heart, body, and soul first. Let's look at this definition of and. Look at this.
Strong's G 1161. De.
Mm-hmm.
De.
All right. Look at this. But moreover, and or etc. You see? So you can't have this second one, this second commandment without the first one. You cannot. All right. So what's the second one?
There's also too.
Also, exactly. Right?
Yes.
Go ahead, finish it out, man.
And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You see that? It's like unto it. So that should also tell you something. It's like unto it. So unless you're loving your God, with all your mind, heart, body, and soul, you're not loving yourself or your neighbor as yourself, because it's like unto it. Right? Go ahead.
On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Again, he said it again. This is the law and the prophets. One, this is how we behave ourselves. One, love our God with all our mind, heart, body, and soul. If we can't do that, we don't even know what love is. Right? Had a family member over here a couple days ago. We was preaching to him, and we had hey, if you don't do this first commandment, you don't even know how to love yourself.
Yeah.
Let alone loving the next person. So yes, your behavior is off if you don't know how to love your God with all your mind, heart, body, and soul. Let's go to the next spot. Luke chapter 6. Now he's about to make a distinction, because everybody loves. Everybody say they love. Everybody say they give. Yeah. But look, he makes a distinction with his servants and quote unquote sinners.
Yes.
Right? So let's look at this. 31 through 34. Luke chapter 6, 31 through 34. And if you got it, baby, go ahead.
And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
So that's the third time we done read that. We read it twice in Matthew, and we read it once in Luke, right? So what he telling you, hey, the way you want to be treated, you need to treat other people like that. Keep that in mind. We treat people how we want to treat them. We don't think about how we want to be treated. You see? Go ahead.
For if ye love them which love you, what thank have ye? For sinners also love those that love them.
See, this is what kind of threw me for a loop, coming from where I come from. Like, wait a minute. So I gotta love them that don't even love me. He say sinners love them that love them back. Right? That's easy to do. And I had to go to that intellectual engagement. Oh, he did that. He did the same thing. He loved folks that didn't love him. He died for folks. Right? He made it up his mind before everything was even began that he was going to do the will of the Father. Come down here and die for folks that hate him. Go ahead.
Verse 33. And if ye do good to them which do good to you, what thank have ye? For sinners also do even the same.
See, so you got to ask yourself: are you a sinner? Are you a follower of Christ? Which one is it? Does your behavior line up with what you believe? Go ahead.
And if ye lend to them of whom ye hope to receive, what thank have ye? For sinners also lend to sinners.
Come on.
To receive as much again.
You see? So are you a sinner or are you a follower of Christ? See, this is the behavior. See, that's why my elder said all the time, man, before you come into this thing, you better have that intellectual engagement.
Yes.
That's why if you don't have that intellectual engagement, if you start with just your hands or you start with just your heart, right? You might come across some things that, wait, man, I can't hang with that. And now you out of here. You see, that's why you got to make it up in your mind. Learn who you following. Learn who you say you believe in. Let's go to the next spot. Matthew 5. Yeah, this the big one here. Matthew 5. We're gonna do 38 through 42, but I want you to stop because I want to go look at this eye for an eye, tooth for tooth thing.
All right.
Now, if we look at this Matthew 5, right, from verse 17, he's letting you know that there is a behavior adjustment that needs to take place within this law, right? He said, you have heard that it was said by them of old time. We said, but I say. So he's letting you know that there's a behavior change, or I'm not necessarily going to say change, but an adjustment that needs to take place, right? Matthew 5, we're going to start at verse 38. And these particular verses, in my opinion, from my studies, is letting us know that when you give your life over to Christ, right, everything ain't going to be always fair, because that's what this eye for an eye, tooth for tooth really means. It doesn't mean that if you take my eye, now I can take yours. Or if you take my tooth, now I can take yours. That doesn't, and we're going to go look at that to prove that. However, it means just judgment, right? Or fair judgment. Mm-hmm. And however, he's letting us know that when you come into his system, or however, when you believe in him, right, you're not going to always get a fair shot. Ask yourself, did he get a fair shot? Mm-mm. Was that fair what we did to him?
It's not fair.
He was an innocent man. Mm-hmm. If we would have just believed on him and turned our life over, he might not have had to go through that. Mm-hmm. But of course that was the process, to teach us, right? To teach us that when you follow him. Anyway, go ahead. Let's look at it. Then we're gonna go read this law. But stop at but I say. That's where we're gonna stop at.
All right.
Go ahead.
So verse 38.
Yep.
All right. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you. All right. So let's go look at this law though, to show that eye for an eye and a tooth for tooth meant fair judgment. Let's go to Exodus. We're gonna go to Exodus 21. Now hold your place in that Matthew, because we're gonna come back and finish it out. But let's go to Exodus 21. Let's go to Exodus 21. And we're gonna do 12 through 15. And then we're gonna do some skip. Exodus 21, and we're gonna do 12 through 15. Just to show what this eye for an eye and tooth for tooth actually meant, right? So we Exodus chapter 21, verse 12. We're going to do 12 through 15. And if you got it, baby, go ahead. Right. He that smiteth a man so that he die shall be surely put to death. Now you would think, see, D-Roll? Eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. Yep, that's why it's important that we got to keep reading. Go ahead. And if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him into his hand, then I will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. So see that should tell you right there that this is not, if I kill you, you can kill me, right? So one is murder. If a man smite a man, he should be put to death. He shall surely be put to death. That's murder. Now this 13 say, and if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him into his hands, this sounds like self-defense, or sound like two men were scuffling and one killed him on accident. You see what I'm saying? Then he says, thee a place whither he shall flee. He will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. So he don't get put to death for that. So yes, this is just judgment right here. That don't mean, it's just judgment. Let's go, verse 14. But if a man come presumptuously upon his neighbor, to slay him with guile, murder, thou shalt take him from mine altar that he may die. 15. Okay. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. You see? So this is just judgment right here. Skip down to verse 22, and we're going to do 22 through 27. It's going to clear everything up for us. Go ahead. If men strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow. So this is manslaughter, basically. This ain't murder. This is manslaughter. Go ahead. He shall surely be punished. Oh, he should surely be put to death, even though a life was taken. A life was lost. But since it wasn't premeditated, he shall surely be punished. Go ahead. According as the woman's husband will lay upon him, and he shall pay as the judges determine.
And he shall pay as the judges determine. However, go ahead.
And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life.
So if the father of the dead child doesn't agree with what the judges put on him and he go kill him himself, premeditated murder, life for life. You see how this is going? Now let's really clear it up. Go ahead, verse 24.
Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot.
Just judgment. The punishment must fit the crime. That's what that means. Go ahead.
Burning for burning, wound for wound, strike for strike.
And this is why I think the Messiah put this in here, because he knew folks was going to think, that's right. So look at this example that he gave us. Go ahead.
And if a man and if a man smite the eye of his servant or the eye of his maid,
the maid can take his eye. What is that?
That it perish, he shall let him go free for his eye's sake.
So that's the punishment for the crime. If I'm beating my servant and I knock his eye out, he can go free for that. That's my punishment. My servant can go free now. My servant don't get to take my eye. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead to verse 27.
And if he smite out his manservants too.
So I'm chastising my servant. Boom, knock his tooth out. Right? Go ahead.
Or his maid servants too. He shall let him go free for his tooth's sake.
So the maid servant don't get to knock my tooth out. Nah. See, this is the punishment must fit the crime. Right? So now let's go back to that Matthew 5. Let's go back to Matthew 5. Go back to that Matthew 5. Let's finish this out. Finish 39 and go to 42.
But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also.
So this is humiliation, right? Look, shall smite. This was a form of humiliation, folks.
Strong's G 4474. Rapizo.
Smite with a rod or staff, to smite in the face with the palm of a hand. Right? So this is humiliation, right? So he's telling us that we don't have to rail back. We don't have to respond. We don't have to retaliate, right? He's going to reiterate. Go ahead to verse 40.
And if any man will sue thee at the law and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also.
See, that's not that would be unfair. But he's telling you sometimes, hey, when you believe in me and when you follow me, everything ain't gonna be fair when it comes to you. You might get the raw end of the stick sometime, right? But he still wants you to go the extra mile. Verse 41, check it out.
And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain.
Because these Roman soldiers, man, in those times, if they seen you on the street and they wanted you to carry their bag or carry their backpack, you had to do that. At least a mile. That was the law. But the Messiah is telling you, now we know that ain't fair. How's that? We walking down the street, this soldier see me and here, carry my bag. What? But the Most High say, don't, I ain't doing that. He said, go the extra mile. Now, yes, coming from where I'm from, that's hard to swallow, man. I'm like, wow. Intelligent engagement, though. Get to know who you following. Get to know who you work. Because a lot of folks will read this and get to twisting it up and say this ain't what it is. He's not talking about this. Nah. And you're going to see why he demonstrates. Because it's not upon us to give vengeance. It's not on us to execute vengeance. It's on us to do the work. That's all he has employed us to do. Preach the gospel. Bring others into his kingdom. That's all. We're not employed to do vengeance. Now, when you get your body, there might be a job that he gives you. He might put the sword in your hand and say, here, execute judgment. But right now, in this flesh, the gifts that he gives us is to operate in his body, to bring other people into this kingdom. That's it, man. You finished that 42?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next spot.
Oh, did I?
Go ahead, hit that 42.
Nope, we didn't do 40.
Let's do 40. Just do 41 to 42 all over again.
And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain.
Yeah.
Give to him that asketh thee, and from him that would borrow of thee, turn not thou away.
And we shouldn't be turning folks away that asked us for things, man. Now he do say, hey, behave wisely now.
Use wisdom.
Use wisdom,
Mhm.
but you need to know when that spirit is talking to you, when that Holy Spirit is talking to you. Don't ignore that. Don't ignore that. Let's go to the next spot. 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians. We're going to do chapter 5, verse 9. We're going to skip it. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 9. Hey, I advise everybody, learn who you dealing with, man. Because once you put your hands to this plow and you take it off and go back to the world, that's worse. He said he'd rather not you even have known him.
Yeah.
Don't even pick it up. That's why I say, man, intelligent engagement first. Intellectual engagement first. What's that? 1 Thessalonians chapter 5,
verse 9.
Verse 9. If you got it, love, go ahead.
All right. For God hath not appointed us to wrath.
See, he didn't appoint us to wrath. That's why I say be slow to anger. Because it's not upon us to execute wrath, even though we do. I'm very guilty of that. I'm trying to, work on that, but we be quick to hit the wrath button. But the mercy button is on the back end. If we don't even got no mercy button. You see? Go ahead.
But to obtain salvation by our Lord Jesus Christ.
That's all we've been appointed to do, brothers and sisters. To obtain salvation. All right. What we doing? Skipping down to 14. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, 14 through 15. Go ahead.
All right. Now we exhort you, brethren.
Yep.
Warn them that are unruly.
Yep.
Comfort the feeble-minded. Support the weak. Be patient toward all men.
See, this is the behavior.
My God.
This is the behavior. Right? And we are guilty of this because me and my wife were just talking about this, having a conversation with each other. Why are we so quick to come down on each other? Why we're not patient with each other? You see? Just see, if he can't trust you to be patient, right? If he can't trust, he say the meek will inherit the earth. Right? And we're going to see what we're going to inherit in that next lesson. The meek will inherit the earth.
And we all have it in us.
Come on, man.
Because I just think about when you on your job, you demonstrate a lot more patience with your boss than you would with your spouse or with somebody around you.
Come on now.
So it's in there.
Come on.
You have selective patience.
Come on now.
Said toward all men.
Toward all men. Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Yeah.
See that none render evil for evil unto any man.
Unto any man. Because some might play the card with David. Saul was anointed.
Yeah.
And I get that. Yes, you supposed to show I guess extra courtesy with your fellow brethren that's in the truth. However, it say all men though. All men. All is an absolute. Go ahead.
There we go. But ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men.
All men. See that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good. What's good? Behaving wisely, behaving circumspectly, patience, meekness, feeding the feeble-minded, not talking down on them, right? What it say? Warning the unruly, not bringing them down. Because at the end of the day, we trying to bring folks into this kingdom. We don't want them to go to the lake of fire. See? Now let's go back to Matthew 5.
I see that support the weak.
Support the weak. And right now, who would be considered the weak? Think about it. Think about it. Those who say they believe in the Messiah, but are behaving contrary to what the Messiah say. Right? Say support them. Do we support them now? We talking that. That's why I say when I be doing those teachings, not what is it? Teachings and traditions, not biblical. Right? I always got to say I'm not coming down on no particular religion, no particular church. I'm trying to uplift them. I'm trying to show them that what we've been taught all our lives is not necessarily biblical, as opposed to just bringing folks down. Because think about it. You tearing folks down, how is that going? How is that, going to change or make their heart want to follow him? How is it going to make their mind want to follow him if we're using this word to tear folks down? Folks get this word to become bullies.
Yep. Beat you over the head with it.
Folks get this word and just become puffed up with pride, like, I just got it. And everybody else is wrong and I'm right. You wrong. Yeah, but let's edify him. This is the behavior. He has to be able to trust you with his precious gifts. Let's go to Matthew 5. Matthew 5. We're going to do 43 through 48. That's why I went there first, man. First Thessalonians, because it kind of helps get a better understanding of these verses right here. They show evil to no man. Do evil for evil to no man. Right? So where we at? Verse 43. And we're going to finish it on out.
All right. Give to him that asketh thee, and from him.
Verse 43.
Hold on. Nope. 43.
Go ahead.
Ye have heard that it hath been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy.
Go ahead.
But I say unto you.
So he's telling you, this is a behavior adjustment right here. Go ahead.
Love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute
now, I ain't gonna lie, I had a problem with this, man. I had a problem with this. I'm like, man, how am I supposed to do this? But that was before I had an intellectual encounter with my Messiah, right? I had to learn him. And that changed my heart on how I look at this. He said, but I said to you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. Did he or did he not do that? We cursed him when we hung him up on that tree. Our ancestors cursed him when they murdered him, right? But even when his blood spilled, what did the Father do? Send his Holy Spirit out on everybody.
Yeah.
He blessed everybody.
Pray for them.
You see, he prayed for them that despitefully used him. What did he do? Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. You see, I had to learn that to say, okay. If I'm gonna follow this guy, he's not telling me nothing he's not telling me to do anything that he ain't. And that's what I tell my kids. I tell them, I'm never gonna tell you how to do something that I'm not gonna do myself. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 45. That ye may be the children of your Father.
That's how you're going to be. Your behavior dictates, not what you say. You can say you love him all you want. You can say you believe him all you want. You can say I'm a Hebrew Israelite, I'm a Christian, all you want. But it's your behavior that's going to dictate whether or not that you may be the children of your Father, which is in heaven. Go ahead.
Which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and the unjust.
See, we don't let our sun rise on the evil. Our sun ain't rising on no evil. You evil, get away from me, you wickedness. Which, don't understand for you misunderstand me now. We not in bed with wickedness. No. But you just he let his sun. Everybody has a chance. Everybody has a chance, man. Right? To make it. Understand before you misunderstand me. I'm not Israel first and foremost. His people first and foremost. Right? But his people are going to have servants and handmaids. That's just the bottom line. That's just what it is. So everybody has a chance. He said the Father suffers nobody to see the lake of fire. The lake of fire was made for the angels and the devil. That's who the lake of fire. It wasn't made for humans. You see? Go ahead.
This is how Israel's supposed to be. If we're the children of our Father, we're supposed to move in that manner to draw other nations.
Thank you.
So
we are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. You give. See, this is flavor right here.
Yeah.
Loving, praying for folks that hate you. That's flavor right there. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 46. For if we love them which love you, for if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same?
See? Do not even sinners the same? Basically, if you salute only your brother or only people you fool with, only people that's in your camp, you see? Don't the publicans do that also? Go ahead.
And if ye salute your brethren only,
Mm-hmm.
what do ye more than others?
Mm-hmm.
Do not even the publicans so?
Go ahead.
Be ye therefore perfect,
Mm.
even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
See, this is how you be perfect. So we got to stop telling ourselves, I'm not perfect.
We ain't perfect.
No, this is how you be perfect.
Yes.
Loving those that hate you, praying for those that persecute you,
Yes.
right? Giving to those that don't deserve it. Because none of us deserved salvation. None of us deserve for him to get up there and die the way that he did, because we still spit in his face to this day. We about to folks about to spit in his face and here in a week,
Yes.
here in tomorrow. You
And
see,
again in 30 days.
you see,
Yeah.
even with these Sabbath day preachers and teachers, we talk about all we the Hebrew Israelites, but ain't no mercy being shown. You spitting in his face every single time. Does your behavior line up with your beliefs?
Yes, sir.
Exodus 23. Exodus 23. Just to show you that this was in the law. He ain't just pulling this up out of, derriere. That's another thing too, man. Folks get to the New Testament all thinking Christ is bringing something totally new.
Yeah.
No, he's making adjustments, right? We've been dealing with this thing carnally. We got to deal with this thing spiritually. What we at? 4 through 5. Exodus 23, 4 through 5. You got to go ahead.
All right. If thou meet thine enemy's ox or his ass going astray, thou shalt surely bring it back to him again.
If you meet your enemy's ox, his money maker, right? Now, I'm going to keep it real. Me, I see my enemy. The first thing coming, you see, I said money maker. First thing come to my mind, it's my enemy's money. He make his money off this. I ain't about to whoop, whoop, whoop. That's the nature in us, to think only for ourselves and what's going to benefit ourselves. You see, we got to change that. We got to get this intellectual engagement to change the way we've been programmed since our mother and father did that in the garden. Go ahead.
Verse 5. If thou see the ass of him that hateth thee lying under his burden, and wouldest forbear to help him, thou shalt surely help with him.
Thou shalt surely help with him. See, we can't operate like the rest of the world, man. We totally different. That's why when people see you operate today, they're gonna be like, well, dang, I wasn't expecting that. You see what I'm saying? And not on the bad end. Meaning you done popped off on somebody and they like, man, I wasn't expecting that. Nah. Somebody done popped off on you and you sitting up on dead mouth praying for them in your heart. Dang, I ain't expect them to pop off. I mean, expect them to do that. I thought D-Ro was gonna cuss him out. Nah, D-Ro working on himself. You see? Let's go to the next spot. Micah. This is why, folks. Micah. Then we only got a few more left after this. Let's go to Micah chapter 5. Do you believe this? Micah chapter 5. What we say? 10 through 15.
All right.
Micah chapter 5, 10 through 15. And if you got it, my love, go ahead.
All right. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots. And I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all thy strongholds. And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand.
Religion is witchcraft. I'm just gonna say it. Religion. Anyway, go ahead.
And thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off. And thy standing images out of the midst of thee. And thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands.
Go ahead.
And I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee. So I will destroy thy cities.
Go ahead.
And I will execute vengeance in anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard.
You see, he gonna take care of all that for us, man. He gonna get rid of the witchcraft. He gonna get rid of these pagan gods, religions, all that. He gonna take care of all that, right? We just need to focus on our salvation.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's all.
If they're gonna keep doing this, they're gonna keep celebrating holidays.
That's
They're
it.
gonna keep doing the things that they're not supposed to do.
That's it.
They're just gonna keep doing it. We gotta make sure we doing what we supposed to do.
Exactly.
Pray for them.
Pray for them. That's it.
Yep.
Pray for them, man. Especially your loved ones.
Mhm.
Pray for them. I know you don't want to see your loved ones in the lake. I know you don't want to see your mom in the lake of fire. You don't want to see your sister, your brothers in the lake of fire.
Right.
Even though they about to celebrate this whack holiday, you don't want to see that.
Right.
So nah, you pray for them,
Mhm.
right?
Pray
And
for
when
them.
the sun go down on Thanksgiving, go holler at them.
Mhm.
Go out. Don't eat before you go over there. Don't eat none of that food though.
Yeah.
Go holler at them. Go with the book and holler at them. Right? Pray for them.
Pray for them.
Be patient with them.
Mhm.
Nahum. Just flip over to Nahum and do 1 through 2. Nahum. That's right after Michael, y'all.
Mhm.
Nahum, we're gonna do verse 1 and 2.
What chapter?
The first one.
Oh, all right. 1 and 2.
Nah, we just gonna do verse 2. I'm sorry. Just do verse 2.
1 and 2.
Yep. See, this
All
God is awesome. Yes, he is.
He is.
But check him out. That's why I say you gotta learn who you dealing with,
Mhm.
right? Learn who you following. Have that intellectual engagement, right? So your heart, excuse me, so you can get some emotional intelligence. Excuse me. Go ahead now. Verse 2.
Verse 2.
Yeah.
God is jealous and the Lord revengeth.
You see that? Go ahead.
The Lord revengeth and is furious.
Don't you see? He's furious how we're being treated. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted to think that he didn't see that person rail at you
Mhm.
or try to assassinate your character or whatever. Don't think he didn't see that, or don't think he don't know that. Right? Go ahead.
The Lord will take vengeance
Mhm.
on his adversaries.
And anybody that's an adversary to you, if you're following him, it's the adversary to him. That's why I say your behavior must be in line. He must trust that in fact you are his child,
That's right.
so that he can deal with your adversaries.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
He reserveth wrath for his enemies. That's why we can't be popping off, man. And just think, his wrath is going to be perfect. You see, his wrath is going to be where he know how to deal with your enemies. We don't.
Mhm.
Right? Let's go to the
And
next.
then
Go
that
ahead.
next line on verse 3,
Go ahead, read.
the Lord is slow to anger.
If
Just telling us how he is.
wow.
How we
Wow.
supposed to be.
Come on. So
Yeah.
just think, the Lord is slow to anger.
Mhm.
Why can't we be?
Yeah.
Why can't we be, man? I'm gonna go ahead and read that. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power,
Mhm.
and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and in the clouds, and the dust of his feet. He got his way no matter however way you want to look at it. He got his way.
Don't sound like Mother Nature, y'all.
No, this ain't no Mother Nature.
They quick to say that about the winds and the storms.
Nature obeys him.
Yeah.
Mother Nature obey him.
Yeah.
She do what he say do.
It's his way in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that lets you know that your behavior better be in line, because
Mhm.
he say, I will not at all acquit the wicked, even
Yes.
though his anger is slow. He said, I'm not going to quit the wicked though.
Mm.
So you got to check your behavior. Make sure your behavior is in line with what you actually say you believe. Let's go to the next spot. Psalms 101. We're going to do that whole song. Psalms 101. Make our mind up, people. Choose this day who you will serve.
Yes.
Now, this is the profession of uprightness, right? This your behavior, right? Is your behavior upright? Is your behavior in line with what you say you believe?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
I will sing of mercy and judgment unto thee, O Lord, will I sing.
Mhm.
I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way.
In a perfect way. So stop saying You ain't perfect, or you can't be perfect.
Mhm.
According the worldly definition of perfect, no, we can never be that. Without fault, without sin, or without blemish, or without error. No, we will never be that. But the biblical definition of perfect, yes, that's behaving wisely, right? That's checking yourself when he chastises you. That's repenting when he show you where you don't went off at. That's being perfect. Go ahead.
Oh, when will thou come unto me?
See that? That's kind of going into the next lesson. Oh, when thou come unto me, when he visits us, right? The psalmist is saying, I'm gonna be in my perfect way. You're gonna find me behaving myself wisely, right? Because all throughout the scripts, he tells us the kingdom is like a man who went on a long travel to establish his kingdom. So right now, he's gone on a long trip to establish his kingdom, and he's coming back. So the psalmist said, when he come back, he gonna find me behaving wisely. Go ahead. How is he gonna find you? Go ahead.
I will walk within my house with a perfect heart.
With a perfect heart. Go ahead.
I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes.
That's your hands. That's your behavior, right? I'm not gonna set no Thanksgiving before my eyes. I'm not gonna set no Christmas before my eyes. I'm not gonna set wrath before my eyes. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be meek. I'm gonna be humble. Go ahead.
I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me.
I hate the work of them that turn that aside. You see, that turn aside the fact that I'm not going that get in the bed with wickedness. You see what I'm saying? That ignore wrong ways, right? I hate them that do that. Go ahead.
A forward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person.
Real quick, a forward heart. Let's look at this forward.
Strong's H 6141. Ikesh.
Twisted, distorted, crooked, perverse, perverted. Right? So those thoughts, what it say? My crooked, my perverted thoughts, right, shall depart from me. What are crooked and the perverted thoughts? Joseph is the daddy. That's a crooked and perverted thought. Jesus was born on December 25th. That's a crooked and perverted thought. Jesus Christ rose on Easter Sunday. That's a crooked and perverted thought. You see, only Hebrew Israelites is making it into the kingdom. That's a crooked and perverted thought. They shall depart from me. Go ahead.
Whoso privily slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off.
And you shouldn't be hanging with folks that do things like this. He said warn them. But as far as you rubbing elbows, going out for drinks and shots and kicking it, come on now. With folks that demonstrate like this, is that proper behavior? Would you say that that's proper behavior? Or would you say that that's behaving wisely?
No.
Go ahead.
Because you don't want your good to be evilly spoken of.
There you go.
So
there you go.
Him that hath an high look and a proud heart will not I suffer.
You see that? That have a high look and a proud heart. We're the only ones getting into the kingdom. Everybody else is going to suffer. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's not good.
Come on. Go ahead.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
Mine eyes shall be upon the faithful of the land.
To keep that in mind, man. Right? Because he told the servants that multiplied their talents. Well done, my good and faithful servant. And we're gonna see what that means next lesson. Just stay with us. Not today, though, but next week, Lord willing. Go ahead.
That they may dwell with me.
Yeah.
He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve me.
So you can't even serve him if your behavior ain't perfect. That's to tell you something. You can't even walk with him. You can't even dwell with him. You can't even serve him if your behavior ain't perfect. So what are we talking about here? Does your behavior line up with what you believe? Because you keep saying you can't be perfect. Go ahead.
He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight.
The Sabbath is on a Sunday. That's a lie.
Mhm.
See that? That's a lie.
I will early destroy all the wicked of the land,
Mm.
that I may cut off all wicked doers from the city of the Lord.
That's what we read in Micah, right? He gonna cut out all witchcraft, all soothsayers, all wickedness is gonna get cut off.
Mhm.
All you have to do, all we have to do is focus on our salvation. He gonna take care of all that. He gonna take care of all that, man. Let's go to the next spot.
Seeing that walk in a perfect way.
Walk in a perfect way.
Mm.
Let's go to 1 King, and we're gonna do chapter 8, verse 61. 1 King, chapter 8, verse 61. Hope it's making sense.
Yes, all praises.
But like Tobe said earlier, folks still gonna do what they do, and I had to come and accept that.
Yeah.
That just because folks put out videos and put out lessons, that don't necessarily mean folks is gonna automatically boom,
Mm-mm.
like a light switch turn. And that's another thing, man. I want to say, and I was guilty of this. That it doesn't happen overnight like a light switch. That it
Yeah.
takes time. That's a lie. It just takes strength. It don't take time for you to change. It takes strength.
Yes.
It takes strength.
Take strength.
You can take all the time in the world,
Mhm.
but if you ain't got the strength, you never gonna change.
And we're not promised time either.
No, we're not.
So
So I'm guilty of that. I gotta please forgive me of that. I just take time. We not promised time.
that's right.
The brother did an excellent soliloquy on time.
Mhm.
We ain't promised time. Time ain't no. So you need to develop strength. You need to develop make up in your mind what you gonna do
Mhm.
right now.
Right now, pray for strength.
Because we not promised tomorrow. You might not even wake up tomorrow. 1 King 8:61. Let me get down there. 8 verse 61. If you got it, go ahead.
Let your heart therefore be perfect
Again,
with the Lord our
look
God,
at that.
to walk in his statutes
Mhm.
and to keep his commandments
Mhm.
as at this
And he
day.
commands you to behave wisely. And his statutes and his commandments is going to allow you to do that. No, we read in one lesson that those of the people that say they know him and don't keep his statutes and commandments, his laws and commandments, is a liar.
Liar.
So how you gonna have that intellectual engagement or encounter if you're not keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments? How you gonna even get to know him? How you gonna even get to know what he requires of you if you're not keeping his law, statutes, and commandments?
It goes back to your was that the diagram that you had up there with the heart, the mind, the heart.
Boom.
Yeah, the head, the
Mhm.
head, the heart, and the hands.
See that?
So let your heart therefore be perfect.
See that?
Mhm.
Your heart has to be perfect. And in
Yep.
order for your heart to be perfect, you'd have made it up in your mind,
Yep.
your intellectual engagement, that you can follow him.
You're gonna do them, use them hands to keep the commandments, the
There you go.
statutes,
There you go.
laws.
Let's go to the next spot. 1 Peter. 1 Peter 3. And we're gonna do 8 through 9. 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 8 through 9. 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 8 through 9.
Got it.
Get it?
Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion
Mhm.
one of another.
Mm-hmm.
Love as brethren. Be pitiful. Be courteous.
What does this compassion mean? Right? This is two words put together, y'all. The Hebrew, the English language is known for that, right? So what is this compassion? Common passion. That's the two words that they put together is common and passion, right? We share a common passion, right? What does that mean? That I want you to do to me the same thing that I will want done to you. Or I'm gonna do to you the same thing that I want done to me. We share this common passion. You see, I want somebody to treat me fair, just like you want somebody to treat you fair. We share this common passion. That's why I say, love as brethren. Be pitiful, pitiful, full of pity. That don't mean you pitiful. No, you're full of pity. You're full of mercy.
Which is tenderhearted.
Come on, you're quick to show mercy. Even when you see somebody go off, you don't come down on them and throw them in the lake. You're pitiful. You see? Go ahead.
Not rendering evil for evil
Uh-huh.
or railing for railing,
Yeah.
but contrariwise blessing,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that ye are thereunto called,
Mhm.
that ye should inherit a blessing.
And that's when we're gonna get into the next lesson. What we're going to inherit. If he in fact trusts you enough to give you your his goods to operate, right? And you in fact multiply on them, you got something coming. You see? But however, your behavior has to be in line for he can even trust you. Does he trust you to give you these gifts to operate in? Was it all?
Yeah, through 9.
Let's go to the next spot.
Mhm.
James chapter 1. We're going to do 22 through 25. James chapter 1. This is behavior, y'all. Does your behavior line up with what you say you believe? 22, say 1, 22 through 25. James, yep. 1, 22 through 25. Does your behavior line up with what you believe?
All right.
So we had James 1, 22 through 25. If you got it, get to him.
But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only,
Behavior.
deceiving your own selves.
Behavior. Doers. Not just hearers. See, a lot of us, we just hearing the word.
Mhm.
We ain't doing nothing.
Hmm.
Like that servant that had that one talent and he dug a hole and buried it. He ain't doing nothing.
Ain't doing nothing.
And a lot of us is doing that.
Mhm.
A lot of us, he done gave multiple talents to, he done gave one talent to, but we some of us that got multiple talents is focusing on the 2 talents and neglecting the other 3. Some of us got the 1 talent and ain't even jumping out on faith on that 1 talent.
Mm-mm.
But I don't want to get off. We're gonna stay on this one. Right? Doers, be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. See, you got to do something, folks.
Verse 23.
What's your behavior like? Go ahead.
Mhm. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer,
Mhm.
he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
Mhm.
For he beholdeth himself
Mhm.
and goeth his way,
Mhm.
and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was.
See, James is talking to folks that have turned their life over to Christ, right? But he said, you look in the mirror and see your natural face, the natural man. And he say when you leave out there, you go your own way.
Mhm.
You go back to that way and forget, right? Who you was. Forget who we say we believe in.
Mhm.
You see? Go ahead.
But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty.
What's the perfect law of liberty, right? Psalms 19. The law is perfect, right? And we are at liberty to do whatever it is we want to do. We are at liberty to either follow the law or deny the law.
Mhm.
That's the beauty in our God. He don't make you do anything. See, that's love, right? You've heard it. So if you're an adult, in the lifetime, I love you enough to let you go,
Mhm.
right? Same way with our God. He loves you enough to let you do whatever it is you feel like you want to do. What makes you happy? He loves you enough to let you do that.
Hmm.
You see? But you got to make up in your mind what makes you happy. Is it the world
Right.
or is it following him?
Mhm. Mm.
And I had to make that. I had to make that decision. Like I said, learning how I'm supposed to behave. I'm like, wait a minute, you want me to be a pansy? Nah, I want you to be meek. I want you to be humble. I don't want you to be D-Roll from the P-Roll. Nah, I want you to be D-Roll, my humble servant. See? Go ahead.
He being not a forgetful hearer,
Mm-hmm.
but a doer of the work,
Mm-hmm.
this man shall be blessed in his deed.
Doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed. That's what we're going to get into the next lesson. But go ahead.
That was it.
That was it? 25?
25.
Okay, let's go to the
Mhm.
next spot. Be ye doers. Let's hear it again. Romans 2. Go to Romans 2 and do verse 13. Romans 2, chapter 13. I mean, Romans chapter 2, verse 13.
2 and
You
13.
got it. 2 and 13. Let me get down there for him. You got it? Go ahead.
For not the hearers of the law
Mhm.
are just before God,
Mhm.
but the doers of the law
Yes,
shall
sir.
be justified.
Doers of the law shall be justified. You hearing him telling you, you have to be meek. You hear him telling you you have to pray for those who persecute you. Do you do it though? You hear him telling you to love those that hate you. Do you do it though? You read, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Do you do it though? Last spot. Does your behavior line up with your belief? Matthew 7, 24 through 7. This is the last spot. Matthew 7, 24 through 27. He gonna set it out plain and simple for us. The two foundations. 24 through 27. You got it, baby. Go ahead.
Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man.
Then we reading all day. Behave wisely.
That's what he said.
Behave wisely. David behaved wisely. He's telling you to behave wisely. So he just told you, whosoever heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will liken unto a wise man.
Yes.
I don't know about you. I want to be wise.
I want to be wise.
I want to be considered a wise man. Go ahead.
Which built his house upon a rock.
Go ahead.
And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
That's what you got to make your mind up right now. What you gonna build your foundation on? Are you gonna build your foundation on this rock, or are you gonna build your foundation on Christianity? Contrary to popular belief, the rock spoken of in this Bible is not Christianity. Are you gonna build your foundation on this rock, or are you gonna build your foundation on camp doctrine? Are you gonna build your foundation on this rock, or are you gonna build your foundation on what you feel like is right, what you feel like you should do? Because the rain is gonna come regardless.
Yes.
The wind is gonna blow regardless. Right? You are defined through tribulation. Right? It's gonna come.
It's coming.
But depending on what your foundation is on, determines depending on what your behavior, right, is, right, it's gonna determine whether or not your foundation is gonna stand or not. Go ahead.
Verse 26.
Yeah.
And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man.
So which one would you want to be, wise or foolish? He just told you straight up out the gate. If you listen to me, you're gonna be wise. If you don't, you're gonna be foolish. He told you the two number one commandments. Number one, love your God with all your mind, heart, body, and soul. That's rule number one. And we like to skip that.
Yeah.
So that would consider you being foolish then.
Foolish.
Go ahead.
Which build his house upon the sand.
The sand, that's Christianity. That's camp doctrine. That's self-worship. Right there. That's the sand. Go ahead.
And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell.
You see? So no matter what, the wind's gonna come, the rain gonna come. But the wise man house stood. Christianity, self-worship, camp doctrine is gonna fall every single time.
And great was the fall of it.
And great was the fall of it. Remember, he said he gonna get rid of all soothsayers, witchcraft, wickedness. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, anything coming outside of this is witchcraft.
Yes.
Anything coming outside of this is trickery. Go ahead.
That's it.
That was it. All praise to the Most High.
All praises.
So that was a lesson, man. Does your behavior line up with your beliefs? Does it? Some of you got to ask yourself, because I'm not with you every day, 24/7. I don't know what you're doing. Just like you don't know what we're doing. That's why you have to be accountable for yourself, right? The Most High know what you're doing, right?
That's right.
And if you coming before the people, demonstrating behind closed doors, acting another way, I guarantee you the fall is gonna be great. He's gonna put you on an open show, man.
Yes, he will.
He's gonna open show you like you on Broadway. Straight up. So that was the lesson, man. Does your behavior line up with your beliefs, which is gonna go into the next lesson? I think the name of it is going to be Don't Hide Your Talent, but Multiply Your Faith. I think that's the title. I don't know, but we're going to go into that, man. But first, your behavior got to be in line. He got to make sure he can trust you for him to even put on his goods, right? And
remember, we are teaching through our behavior wherever, whether it be our household, your children. What you teaching them, they're going to teach their children. We teach our co-workers when we're out there, how we go about things at work. So your behavior need to be on point. We got to be on point every single time. We are always being an example.
Always. So with that being said, man, hope y'all enjoyed the lesson. Hope it made sense. Hope folks was edified. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sabbath. I know my big bro Eliyahu, I think he just went on. So y'all go over there, check my bro Eliyahu out. Later on, I know Order Melchizedek, Memphis is coming on. I think bro M9 gonna do another Acts lesson. So y'all got some more eating to do, right? So man, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sabbath, man. And again, make sure your behavior is lining up with what you believe.
Yes. Don't
be considered a hypocrite.
That's right. Love y'all.
All right, with that being said, we are out. I thought I had it on here. All right, well, we are going to end it with this. Shalom, y'all.
Kingdom over everything. You can say kingdom over everybody. Are you willing to put your mind, body, and soul on the line?
Call this kingdom over everything. I'm about my Abba's business, so I be my wedding ring. Married to the gospel and I'm faithful, never giving up. That's word to the chief. My belief in the spiritual. Do the work, plant the seed. Christ is what these people need. Not them doctors that y'all feed. Souls burning cause of greed. Hands to the piss out, like the swizz that from my brizz out. 10 toes diz out as I'm praying for my criz out. Precept on them precepts while I let the spirit direct. Every move I mistake, can't let the serpent take my soul away. Praying for the strength to make it through the day. Darts flying at me, but a feet just keep me strapped. Pappy say he got me long as I worship his son. He say I'll never lack as long as he is number one. That's why I'm on my knees begging for forgiveness. Regardless what y'all think, this kingdom business. Call it KOE. I won't let you get my life. I won't let you get my body. I'm a soldier of Yahweh. We gon' kill Illuminati. It's the kingdom over everything. We want the kingdom over everything. We call this KOE. I won't let you get my life. I won't let you get my body. I'm a soldier of Yahweh. We gon' kill Illuminati. It's the kingdom over everything. We want the kingdom over everything. We call this KOE. The spirit of Moses up against Janus and Jambres, exposing the lies. That's why these preachers is mad at me. Repping the covenant that was gave to my fathers. The spirit of Abraham got me drinking the waters. I call that fully persuaded. I pray to y'all that I make it up out this booth I'm in. Spiritually speaking, spiritually speaking. From what I've been reading, as long as I'm breathing, it's 613 and I mean it. I got this work and I'm fiending to do it. Study to prove it. You ain't gotta believe it. He gon' make do in this season. We gon' be bending a knee. We gon' help rule in this kingdom. For the wicked it ends. They all gon' burn in their sins. I'm on a straight path, never turning right or left. Narrow is the road to salvation. We talking life or death. That's why I'm on my knees begging for forgiveness. Regardless what y'all think, this kingdom business. Call it KOE. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. We call this KOE. Whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. Whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. We call this KOE.
Shabbat shalom, family. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Shabbat. Till next time. We love y'all.
Shalom.
Shalom.